Hi, I'm Ann Novak with the Career Center of the East Baton Rouge Parish Library. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today I will present to you our very subjective list of top 10 employers who offer tuition assistance benefits for their part-time employees. If you have not been associated with college in any way in a while, let me tell you a little bit about the numbers. So currently for Louisiana, which is a very cheap state comparably for college, our average amount for just tuition and fees right now, average in-state is $10,000. Average national is $20,000. So wouldn't it be nice if your employer could pick up a part of that? So now, let's look what we came up with. Now, disclaimers first, okay? Let's do those. We're absolutely not associated with any of these companies I'm going to mention, and we are not endorsing them or their programs. Eligibility and program criteria can and do change frequently. Always consult the company website and/or HR department before applying for a job or tuition reimbursement. You always have to apply for the tuition assistance or tuition reimbursement programs outlined in this video and be approved by the company before you start your schooling. Our top 10 lists are not a scientific study. They are our subjective assessment. And last but not least, the following programs we outline here are for US-based employees only. All right. Let's start now that we have those disclaimers out of the way. Starting with number 10. Number 10 for us is Amazon. Their program is called Career Choice. It is available to what they call Blue Badge employees, which are their permanent employees, after 90 days of continuous employment. Amazon prepays, very nice, not a reimbursement program, 100% tuition up to a yearly maximum at a selection of pre-approved schools and programs. So why does Amazon come in at number 10? Because there's not that much detailed information available if you are not inside Amazon. So number 10, Amazon. Let's go. Number 9, Papa John's. But Papa John's wins the prize for the best name of their programs. Their tuition assistance program is called Dough to Degree. You've got to give it to them. Nice, right? So you must have worked for Papa John's for 60 days and work at least 10 hours per week. The exact benefit, however, will depend on if you work for a corporate-owned location or for a franchise-owned location. So these can vary a good bit, so do your research. If you work for corporate locations, they cover 100% tuition, books, and fees through the Bright Horizons online school. And you will hear Bright Horizons again. What is Bright Horizons? They are an education portal and management company, and they contract with corporations to offer these tuition assistance benefits. They are a one-stop shop. The disadvantage is you can only access the programs through them. So you are limited to the universities they cooperate with, the programs those universities offer through Bright Horizons, and it will all be online. So that's the limitation of the Bright Horizon model. Later on, you will hear Guild Education. It's a similar setup. Franchisee locations benefits might differ. However, one good thing for Papa John's, you have free choice of the major and field of study that you are going for. Let's move on to number 8, Starbucks. Starbucks was probably the original tuition assistance program. There you gain eligibility after 90 days and 240 hours of employment. However, the benefit only works at Arizona State University online. So you can't just go to any school. Their benefit only at ASU online. Now, ASU has probably one of the best online offerings in the United States, but still very, very limiting. Starbucks covers full tuition and fees, no textbooks, but you have the choice from over 100 degree programs. That's quite amazing. And you must enroll in at least 12 credit hours per semester. Number 7, Home Depot. The nice thing about Home Depot, you are eligible for this tuition assistance benefit immediately upon hiring, no waiting period. The degrees and colleges must be on an approved list, so you don't have absolute freedom in what you choose. The benefit is up to $1,500 a year for the part-time employees. It covers up to 50% of the cost of your tuition, books, and fees. And there's no limit on chosen major. Number 6, McDonald's. And they are the runner-up in the name of their tuition assistance program because it is called Archways to Opportunities. Now, they have different programs, and let's get into the details because it can get a little complicated. McDonald's can pay you up to $2,500 a year for tuition and fees if the owner or operator participates in the program. So similar to Papa John's, it kind of depends on what your franchise owner does and participates in. So it's up to you to do that research before you hire on at McDonald's just for the tuition benefit. You must have been employed for 90 cumulative days and work at least an average of 15 hours a week and be in good standing. That kind of goes without saying, doesn't it? The school you choose has to be from an approved list, but it covers any major. So you're somewhat limited on school choice, you're not at all limited on major. In addition, McDonald's has partnerships with certain schools that offer discounted tuition to its employees. So as I said, there are several programs going, and you have to do your research into which one fits you the best. Let's move on to number 5, Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A, no requirement for length of service or hours worked per week. You have to work that out with your location. Now they cover in between 3 and 40%, seems quite a wide range, right? Tuition discount with their Scholarship America approved schools. So they also have a list of schools, of approved schools that you can choose from. That is one program they have. They have a separate program, which is a pure scholarship program, and that will be good at any schools. It's called their Remarkable Future Scholarship, and there are a precious few one-time $25,000 awards, and there are many $1,000 to $2,500 awards that can be renewed yearly up to $10,000. The employee has to be recommended by their manager, and it is a competitive application. So again, Chick-fil-A, there are separate programs at work. Do your research. Number 4, Publix. Now we're moving on from fast food to supermarkets. You must have been employed for at least 90 days and work an average of 10 hours a week or more. The course of study needs to be at an accredited college and has to be related to your job at Publix. So it can be business, it can be IT, HR, supply chain, so anything that Publix would benefit from if their employees further their education in those fields. The maximum amount of reimbursement is $4,000 for undergrad and $5,250 for graduate courses per calendar year, with a $16,000 lifetime maximum. So I think you start to see why Publix is pretty high in our list, because they are a lot more generous than previous employers while still keeping a lot of flexibility for the employee. Now let's move to our top 3. Let's go back to restaurants. Number 3, Chipotle. You have to be employed for 120 days and work a minimum of 15 hours per week before this benefit kicks in. Like Publix, only certain majors that relate to Chipotle's work, so business, supply chain management, hospitality, food management, are covered. The course of study needs to be pre-approved. And there is no charge for the employee if the degree is pursued through Guild Education partner schools. As I mentioned before, Guild Education is like Bright Horizons. It's this one-stop shop, and you have to go through them. And this covers online education only. But Chipotle also has a traditional tuition reimbursement program for up to $5,250 per calendar year at most other regionally accredited schools. So that's why Chipotle is pretty high up on our list. They have these two very generous programs for you to choose from. Now, number 2, Target. All full-time and part-time employees are eligible starting the first day of employment. Only for majors that relate to Target jobs, so very similar to our previous employers. There is no charge for employees if the degree is pursued through Guild Education Partner Schools. Here we go again. But they also have a traditional tuition reimbursement program for up to $5,250 per calendar year at most other regionally accredited schools. In addition, they also have another list of schools where Target has negotiated a discount. So now you have up to 3 different programs you can choose from. That's why Target is in our number 2 place. Now, who is our overall winner? Let's find out. It is UPS. Their program is called Earn and Learn. It is available to part-time package handlers upon hiring, so no waiting period. It is available at most, though not all locations, but they make it easy for you on their website. When you look for open jobs at UPS, you can type into the search field, Earn and Learn, and it will only show you the jobs that are eligible for this program. It reimburses tuition up to $5,250 per year with a lifetime maximum of $25,000. That is the most generous that I was able to find. And it covers any major, so you're not at all limited to majors that would benefit UPS. You can study art history or photography if you want. UPS will pay for it if all other eligibility criteria are met. There are additional tuition assistance programs available if you live in Kentucky or the Chicago region. I rated UPS number 1 because it is the most generous in terms of money, while at the same time offering you the most flexibility for what you want to study. So now go out, look for jobs, and let the employers help you pay for your tuition. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, like this video and subscribe to our channel. Until next time.